One of the owners a long time ago was a history teacher and very interested in the history of the area because he also lived here for a long time. So he kind of had all these little tidbits about the area and very interesting. Again, right here, a little bit of a downhill, so you just want to lean those shoulders back a tiny bit. Now, what's your drive to get here? Like 4 hours, that kind of time?
The fast track is 4 hours.
There's a big difference. Sometimes on some of those holidays there would be not a lot of people going home. I used to be amazed at how quickly they could get into the city versus, I think when we got to a certain point, not far from the house, it said Manhattan 6 miles. I was like, oh my God, 6 miles can take 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Well, because we're walking versus going any faster, I think the average trail for the 1 hour trail, I think we're doing 2.5 to 3 miles. I know I have a Fitbit on, and I know when I have a really busy day, like my Fitbit thinks I walked like 20,000 miles or 20,000 steps. So I just on a horse. So I think it's a couple of miles for each trail ride. And horses, they do better when they're actually taken care of and ridden. They just don't, maybe if it's an older horse, like a pasture horse, that's a little different. But if it's like a horse that should be ridden, they do much better when you, the owner, pay attention to your horse, you visit your horse, especially if the horse isn't right in the front yard, like they're at a barn somewhere. It's really good for you to come every day and have some interaction with that horse. And then there's a whole grooming process before we even put the saddle on. You have to brush that horse. Any dirt or anything that's on their skin, and then you put a saddle on it, and then you ride, and then they sweat. Then you can kind of compromise their skin, and they can get all kinds of problems because, you're putting that heavy saddle in person right on their back. So you kind of need to take care of all of that. But every horse is very used to being groomed all the time, brushed all the time. You can use a curry comb, which kind of loosens the dirt, and then you brush them until they shine. And then you're always checking their hooves to make sure there's no stones in there. And then they have really not a lot of feeling in their mane or their tail. So if they have like a knot, you can pull on it a little bit. They'll feel the pressure, but it doesn't hurt like, if you pull on your hair, it might hurt. But they're very used to all that. So it's like a whole process. Like it takes like an hour to brush all the horses and saddle some of them. And sometimes the horses are really dirty, or if we're changing seasons, like the winter, the hair grows in, and then the spring, it sheds. A lot of extra hair. You want to get all that hair and dirt off them before you put a blanket and a saddle on. So they do require like a lot of work. But they do very well with exercise because that's what they're for. Yes, they do like that. Horses are very social. Your horse does not do well if you get a horse and they sit in a dark stall and there's no other horses or no other animals or no you, there's nothing, they don't do that. You know, I've worked at a barn in Queens years ago, and like a very expensive horse. The horses can cost thousands, hundreds of thousands, like there can be big money in certain horses. And there was a beautiful horse there owned by a doctor, like in Manhattan. The doctor lived in Manhattan, so he never came. And that horse had a beautiful big stall, but he was never ridden. And the stall was, to me, even though it was nice, was kind of dark. And he like lived his life in that stall. It was so awful. And then it got to the point he couldn't even really ride it. He was crazy because he hadn't been ridden in so long. And he just like ruined that horse. So
That's like a prison to them.
yeah. Like the nice thing I like about here is our horses are not in stalls. Like at night, they're in the pasture and they're with the herd. So that kind of helps that's part of that social piece. And when you see the horses out in the pasture, that's who they like. Like whoever they stand near, because nobody's forcing them to stand next to anybody. So you can kind of see exactly who they like and who their friends are by who they stand next to in the pasture. And they don't sleep. They kind of cat-nap all day and night. They, because of their, in the wild, they're prey. So they're always on high alert. And they don't normally, you will rarely see a horse lay down. If you do, if you owned a horse and you looked out your window and they were laying down, and then you looked out your window 20 minutes later and they were still laying down, you would want to go out and get them up. So when they sleep standing up, they're kind of catnapping, and you see the sides of their ears. So they have really good hearing, and their ears kind of swivel, and then their eyes are kind of on the sides of their head, not totally. But if you stand right in front of a horse, that's the blind spot. You actually need to be a little to one side or the other for them to see you. They can smell you, but for them to see you, you gotta stand a little to the side, not right in front of them. They have really good hearing, and that's why whenever we're working with horses, it's really important to always keep a calm voice, a calm way, no yelling or this or that, because it, gets them, they don't like that. And they're grazers, so they are munching all the time. They have unlimited hay all night long. See their little face. There you go. So they graze on grass. They graze on hay. Hay has the protein in it. You can buy different grades of hay with different protein, so that's where they get the protein. So they are kind of like depending on what your horse is used for, they're actually very athletic animals. And they use a lot of energy, so you gotta make sure you feed them enough and not too much. Like there's a whole science in feeding horses with the calories and energy. So you want to make sure the amount of calories they're getting equals the amount of work they're doing. If they're not working at all and just kind of sitting around, you don't want to give them a lot of calories. It kind of hikes them up. And there's a whole science with the feeding of
There's me and Domino.
Yeah. Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Domino's flavors.
Maybe people don't watch some TV.
They don't do a lot. We used to have a bigger barn. I think we had close to 50 horses. Now we probably have about 25. I think they were putting out 29 big round bales. They're huge every day. hour every day to put me on a hay. Now we have less horses, so it's a much better system. But when you have to, when you work with horses, like they gotta eat every day. They, need hay, they need water, they need salt. So even if it's a crappy day, we're not working like that. We come in and feed them and make sure everything's all set. But the horses at night are in that pasture, like I said. So they know in the morning when we come in, like they kind of have that inner sense of time. So they know it's like breakfast time, and we feed them grain twice a day when they're working. And so they know in the morning they're going to get this bucket of this sweet feed. And sometimes there's a mountain area, because the area they're in at night is big, it's acres. There's pond there, they play out, they're with all their friends, they have all this stuff off of them, so they can just be horses. And in the morning, they kind of know, and when they're at the hill, they come running down the hill with 25 horses, it sounds like 65, across that field, like that's a big open field, and they just come running down the hill to eat. Like it's a pretty incredible sight to see. It's very majestic. Foxy, it's not Foxy so much, it's Foxy's mother. Foxy's part of a little family unit here, and her mother Alice is kind of the size of this horse, maybe even a little bigger, but she's stocky, and she's very sweet, and Alice is like riding a couch. She's very comfortable, and she kind of, has her own, she goes at her own speed, and she's got a huge fan club, and everyone loves Alice. She's just a very sweet horse. But she normally is in the lead because she loves to eat. And many horses love to eat, but not all of them. Some are way more food driven than others, and they're trying to eat their neighbors. They got their head in their neighbor's bucket, and sometimes the neighbor horse will let it happen, and sometimes the neighbor horse will not. They don't want the neighbor. Yeah, they all have their personalities, like you said. They all go at their own pace. They all walk a little differently. Some walk faster, some walk slower. Some are very easygoing and very easy horses. Others a little more temperamental. So they're all very different. And, when you start working with them, you just realize what they do have is this wonderful heart and this great connection with people. There's a lot of great programs that work with horses and people that help a lot of people. There's therapeutic riding programs. Sometimes for certain categories of people, they use horses for therapy. So there's a lot of good that they do because they're a big animal, and sometimes people are a little afraid of them at first, but then they realize, like, they're very gentle. They're vegetarians. They're beautiful animals.
Just heard of that. Like possibility for kids.
Oh, those kinds of programs are huge. Huge. And certain kids maybe have no connection. Maybe they're autistic kids seem to have a very big connection with animals. A lot of them. Not all of them, but some of them, where they really can't connect with people or the world, but they have that connection with horses. And some of these plants, and it's just amazing. Like, we had a woman who hadn't been out of her house in, I don't know, 20 years before COVID, like afraid to go out of the house. She always loved horses, and one day, this was a number of years ago, but I was working with her, and Carla came out of her car, and she petted the horse. And she said, "You know how long I have wanted to do this?" And kind of had to build up for like a month to see if she could get to the stable. And then a couple couple days later, couldn't go on a ride like this, like this was too much. But we kind of led her around near the barns, and instead of walked with her instead of letting her go out on the trail. And she was like in tears. I think we all were in tears. Like it just meant so much to her to get out of the house and connect with a horse, because before she had that, she wasn't always like this, and she used to love horses, and maybe she even had a horse when she was younger, and then that happened, and it took some crazy amount of time that she could not go out of her house. So we're going to be back to where we started in a couple minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed your ride. You did awesome.
It was amazing.
This was amazing.
So you're very quiet. You didn't say much.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want, when we get back, I have those couple pictures, and I'll send them to you tonight. The service here is very funny. But if you guys have a phone, do you have a phone?
Yeah.
We can take a couple pictures here, too, if you'd like. And then when I get home tonight, I will send you the pictures that I took.
Thank you.
Betty did not cooperate, so I unfortunately don't have one of both of you. I have one where I think Jessica's in the water and you're kind of a little speck. But maybe you could, blow it up a little bit. But I have definitely a couple of each one of you. But it is so pretty at the watering hole. I mean, it's pretty here because that mountain, we ride up to the top of that mountain right there on the backside for a dinner ride. I was there on Friday. And we have dinner up there, and it's very nice.
What's your dinner ride?
They cook your dinner up there, and it takes about an hour to get up there. We kind of go down the road and up. And once you get to the top, we get you off your horse, and it's very scenic, and you have a lovely dinner. We have this ride here kind of lining up, so we're going to stay a little bit to the left. Yep. We're trying to see where they are. Actually, we should stay to the right. So just keep a little space, and keep a space for them.
Okay.
Different than driving a car.
Did you guys need another picture?
Should we?
That's fine. I just gotta get them to stand next to each other. Alright, so you're gonna pull back on her and make sure she stands right there, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna move you on the other side. I'm gonna move you on the other side here, okay?
Whoa. Hold on.
Alright, and hold them nice and tight. Okay. I don't want to walk because the barn's right there. Alright.
They like their home.
Yep, smile guys. Alright. A couple more.
Thank you.
Hold it to you. Alright, so you're gonna take this foot out of the strap, and move this one in, and spin around just like a bike.
Same thing here. You're going to leave your left foot in the stirrup, take the right foot out, and swing up just like you get off a bike.
Okay.
Mind if I take a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to hold her, just grab right on right here. Yeah? Okay. I got it. Yeah, you guys got a good one.
You liked it?
Yeah, I love it. It's beautiful.
So I need oh, so it is.
And it's your birthday.
Yeah. Especially to work on your birthday.
Yeah, should we love breakfast?
I usually don't work on my birthday. This year I did because, well, I took off a lot of days.
Yeah, sorry.
It's not yours.
Oh, I'm really hungry though.
I'm hungry too. That was amazing.
Lagoon?
That sounds good. Do you know the address?
Yeah, I do. I'll give you the
Let me get your number too, so I
Sure.
see those pictures later.
Six six.
Yeah. That's so pretty. That looks more like flowers and clouds. That's alright. I like it. I saw it and it's on clouds.
All right, and I will send you that tonight.
All right. Thank you. And
Thank you very much.
It was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
And next time.
Enjoy the rest of your trip and safe travels.
Thank you. And I'll look into that dinner thing one day.
Yes, definitely.
That'd be awesome to have dinner on a mountain with a horse.
You want to go over there?
Yes.
We can come back here and get close.
I think we'll come back in 2 years maybe. My legs feel weird though.
My leg feels weird.
I like it.
Yeah, Fox is in society. Oh, she's weird. Even though I was scared.
They knew.
I was like, oh, I can still see.
I always felt bad when I had to pull them off.
I didn't because, Sandy knows what she was doing, so it was great. The first time I saw horse shit and pee.
Did you know that horses were that big?
Oh, no, not big. Which guy?
Kobe? He had a
Jamaican
horse.
guy?
Yeah, the guy that burned me. He's like, yeah, and if you look over here, horse. Mind you, I did not expect suddenly horse.
How do you talk
I
about
don't know if it worked or not because it was kind of tipping down.
Yeah, it was. It's